friends and neighbors, it's me, Akiic ToDaHead. We are back, Euro Truck Simulator 2. And if you remember, we take a quick look at the map. Just as a refresher, we were heading from Gdansk, Poland, all the way up to Aberdeen, Scotland. And we just made it outside Berlin, about a quarter of the way to go. And hopefully with this episode, we'll be able to get down to Amsterdam or maybe even to the ferry, get to Newcastle before we have to end our episode. Now we got roughly about 2.5 hours before our next rest stop, so what I'm hoping to do is get down past Magdeburg somewhere, maybe over to Hanover, which we'll stop and take our rest break for the night. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Now if you remember, we were taking some Willy peat with us, or which is white phosphorus, and let's just shut that off. We don't need that. Get to a higher gear, and let's take on off. Let's make sure our lights are on. They are. And we'll head on out. So welcome back everyone. Hope you guys are doing good. I know I am. It's a Wednesday night. I got 2 more days and I'll be off for the weekend. That's right. It's been back to work this week after my 3 weeks vacation. Can't say that I'm happy to be back at work. I do miss staying home and doing the recordings with everybody and having fun and playing. But life must go on, and unfortunately I can't do YouTube full time and make a living at it. So unfortunately I have to work. But I do miss the time that I'm away from the recording sessions and recording the games. I must admit, I do enjoy doing that. And I do enjoy the interaction that I receive from a lot of you. It really helps me and it keeps me going and motivated for sure. So we're out, we're cooking, we're in high gear. And we're just cooking along. Let's go ahead and make our way over. And I probably shouldn't be going this fast with white phosphorus coming around the corner here. Otherwise we'll end up losing it. I gotta admit, my wheel seems a little sloppy. I think I might have to tighten up the controls on there. I gotta play around with it a little bit. I did some adjustments on it and now they seem to be fairly, what's the word I'm looking for? They're very input sensitive. The slightest little change on it really causes it to. I got to get over here, otherwise we're not going. Oh no, it goes straight. We're good. So let's go ahead and slow down. Let me back up my chair a little bit. We'll get some slow speed knocked off of this. Slow this down a little bit. Let's get some downshifting going. Still a little fast. We might not. Yeah, there we go. We're slowing down enough now. We're okay. We'll ride the shoulder a little bit. Now, as long as no one stops in front of us, we should be okay. There we go. Nothing's there. And we're on our way. So, like I said, we've got. If I just switch over to this, that's the damage. I want this one here. You can see we've about almost 3.5 hours left to go. So if we can get over on Hanover area, somewhere around there, we should be okay to take our rest stop. Let me just downshift it a little too much, or upshift it a little too much. Skip 2 gears. There we go. Let's get back to our navy, and we want to get off here. There we go. Get a little bit of speed knocked off. And there we go. So it's 5:58 in the evening, 1800 rather, 6 o'clock p.m. for the non-military time, or the minus 24-hour times, or 12-hour time, as most Americans are used to. Most Europeans, as well as the military, are used to the 24-hour clock. Now we want to stay away from those signs. We've had bad luck with signs on the side of the exits there. But it looks like we're okay with that. And let's drop down into the high gear, and we are cooking. So I hope everyone's doing good. I hope everybody had a nice New Year's and Christmas. Hope everyone got what they wanted, or if not, at least spent some good times with loved ones. That's always important at this time of the year, is spending time with loved ones, especially when it gets wintry and cold and snowy and overcast out. Depression does seem to set in, and I hope everyone spends some quality time with their loved ones. Whoa! Did you guys see that? He just cut us off. So I did last weekend, I must admit, I installed the Russian map on here, which opens up Belarus and Russia and everything. It opens up quite a bit of territory, actually, and adds a lot of different neat aspects to the game. I uninstalled it so we could complete this mission here. Otherwise, it would have reset us back to Frankfurt, and I know none of you guys wanted that, and I know I didn't want that. So what I'm thinking of doing, if that's something you guys want to see, is once we complete this run, I will then install... Ooh, almost hit that sign. I will then install the Russia map, and if that's something you guys want to see, and then we can open up Russia, and we'll continue to do the series so we can then start taking runs to Russia. This will be at least until the Scandinavian countries open up with the DLC. Once that opens up, I will then uninstall the Russia map and buy the Scandinavian update. Otherwise, it will probably end up breaking the game. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please let me know in the comments below, and that's what we'll do. We'll install the Russia map, or the mod, and we'll run some nice runs out to Russia, Belarus, and all that area over there. Show you some of the nice custom content they have, from police officers standing on the side of the road as speed traps, to potholes in the road that will damage your vehicle, to cars parked on the side of the road or on corners and you have to try to maneuver around them. Makes it quite a challenge. So how are we doing here? We getting pretty tired here. It's 7 o'clock though. If we just quickly look at how much time we got left, 2 hours 40 minutes, we should be okay. We do have a rest area coming up here, but I think I want to push it a little bit more, just to try to get as far as we can before we do have to take a break. That way we'll try to maximize our time efficiency the most we can. Slow down. Let's get a downshift in here. Now, like I said, there's a lot of... I think I gotta adjust my dead space on this because it's very, very sensitive, highly sensitive wheel. I want to get over, so let me over, guys. There we go. Now, as long as no one pulls out in front of us, we should be okay. Go. Now let's quickly take a look. Looks clear. Knock a little speed off coming down this hill, otherwise that white phosphorus will get out from behind us, and no one wants that. That'd be a heck of a mess on the Autobahn. There we go. How are we doing on our fuel consumption? Average about 50 liters. That's not too bad. Whoa, 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 whoa. Accident, accident, accident. Looks like they're resolving it. They're going. Fortunately, no one ran into the back of us, so we were okay. We saved it, saved a load. We were able to stop in time. Lost all our speed, but that's okay. It's better to lose the speed than to lose your life, right? And it looks like we're going to be hitting some rain here shortly. Looks like the sky is clouding up in front of us, and looks like some rain's in the future for us. Should be just outside Hanover now. There's Magdeburg, yep. So we're close to Hanover, and it looks like we are getting to the point where we need some rest. Yeah, just shy of 2 hours. So I think that's what we'll be doing. So keeping with the theme of Euro Truck, channel updates and stuff of that nature. Let's see. The Game of Thrones series didn't seem very popular, for the simple fact that most of you would rather had played it first for no spoilers before watching the series, which is understandable, and I should have had that in my mind before I started the series. So I'm looking to stop that series for the simple fact that most of you want to play before you watch, and the fact that I keep getting these fly-by-night so-called MCNs in Germany putting copyright claims on the videos, trying to stop me from making money on them. So being that such a hassle, I'm thinking about stopping the series and either picking up maybe Minecraft Direwolf, and there's another accident in front of us. Minecraft Direwolf, don't you come in front of me. Or maybe another title of some sorts. Maybe, I don't know, I have lots of titles. Maybe you'd like to see some spin tires or something of that nature. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to replace it with, but I'm almost positive that I will replace it. So let me know what your thoughts below, what you'd like to see. If you'd like to see me start up a Minecraft Direwolf, or maybe a different Minecraft mod pack, or maybe even just regular Minecraft vanilla. If that's something you want to see, then let me know, and that's what we can do. If there's another title you have in mind, then let me know that as well. But bear in mind that I'll end up picking probably something that I'm going to enjoy if I do play something. So just keep that in mind. So don't get your feelings hurt if I don't choose something that you would have liked to see. Additionally, this will be out tomorrow, which will be Thursday, and that means the day after this is released will be the first live stream for 2015 with Taff in Exile, Hitman 82 Gaming, and Trillian's Travels, formerly known as Miss Trillian, and myself. We will be live streaming over on Taff's Twitch TV channel. You can find all the links to that either on the Steam group or over on Taff's YouTube channel. And the game has not been chosen yet as far as I know. I don't know if he has any particular game in mind or not. I have not been informed, but it will be a live stream for the first one in 2015. So there is our rain that I was expecting. And again, there was no, oh, I see what it was. We actually hit the dip in the embankment there, it looked like. And we are tired. We need some rest. We need an hour. And how much damage did we get? 9% on the truck. So we're definitely going to have to, and there's radar control. And we're starting to fall asleep. So we're going to have to pull over here for sure in Hanover. So let's just find our spot to pull over. Hopefully we can stay on the main road here and we won't have to get off the main road. Now we could potentially get off here, but we don't know where that will lead us. So let's get off. We'll have to take the chance. Hopefully we'll find something on the Autobahn here. No stopping. You can go. There you go. So hopefully there'll be something up in front of us up here. And it's really stormy out there now, isn't it? Looks to be clear over there. Can get over. So anyway, that's where we stand on the live streams and everything. We do need to get back over again. Other than that, everything for the channel is doing great. I got to thank everyone for your patience and your support, for sure. It means a lot. It's a lot going on, and I really appreciate all the support you guys show me. Yeah, we know we're getting tired. Keep your eyes open a little bit longer. You can make it half hour. We've got to have something coming up. There's Hanover exit up here, so there was something just past Hanover if I recall. Yep, there's a rest area coming up. I thought there was. So we'll make that. How are we doing on time? I have to be careful looking over there. 15.5 minutes in. Not bad. Let's go ahead and get over. And make sure he's not going to pull out in front of us as we're trying to come through. Go. Just make sure we squeeze through here. Okay, there we go. Nice. And now we'll just pull right here. And pull over. Let's kill the lights. Stop the engine. Set the brake and get our sleep. Okay, so we see almost 4 for Sarah. 2 for Sarah. Well, she made 2 trips in that short time. Wow, almost 8 grand for Bella. Wow, nice. Another 7 grand for Melanie. Another 2 for Sarah. Wow, Sarah's just on it. That was some nice money there. It was what, like 10 grand or so? Let's get the truck started up. Shut that off. Let's turn the regular lights on. Shut that off. There we go. Make sure we're okay and clear. Well, we're coming awful fast. Let's switch to a higher gear. There we go. Didn't need to be in such a low range. Okay, let me relax my body a little bit, not so tense, and then we'll go ahead and continue on. So we can see we got, it still says we got 29 hours, but a good 9.5 hours I think of that will be on the ferry to Newcastle upon Tyne. So we're looking at roughly about 20 actual hours of driving time. And hopefully, if I'm looking over at the time, it's 18 minutes in. Get back on the road, Michael. We should, I'm hoping, get close to Amsterdam then before we have to make our break in the series. Or break in the episode, rather. There we go. Let's just look over there. Looking good. All the hay bales are out and about. Nice. Look at the sunrise coming up over the hill over there. Stay on the road, you can do it. Look at that sunrise, beautiful, eh? Lovely. Let's look back onto the road. Slow ourselves down just a touch. What's that in front of us up there? Looks to be some kind of tower or windmill or something, maybe. Now some kind of maybe gravel factory or some other kind of factory there. Little difficult to look, especially when the steering wheel is so sensitive. Come on over. Well, it looks like we actually have to get off up here. So let's get back in. Let's slow down. There we go. And let's just put on our flashers, or not our flashers, our turn signal, indicating that we want to get off right here. And my pedals have shifted on me. Here we go. Now we do have the right of way, so lovely. Perfect. Now hopefully this road isn't too horribly curvy and congested and tight. Hopefully we'll be able to make good time. Sorry, 1923 again. Let's get our lights back on. And of course, it's going to be slow traffic. This is going to kill us on our time. How are we doing fuel wise? Still hovering around about that 50 liters mark. Not bad. We can go another 1180 kilometers. You know what? We're going. Wish me luck, people. Get that turbo wound up. Here we go. And we are safe. How about that? That worked out. Now we've got the speed. The road don't look too bad. Shall we chance it again? We are going for it. Looks good. We've done it just in time too, because we got the car and the truck in front of us. That worked out great. So there is Onzebroek. We are close to getting over into Holland area. Let's slow this down a little bit. And my pedals are really shifting up from underneath me. There we go. That worked out good. So we saved ourselves a little bit of time being able to get around those 3 trucks like that. And it just worked out in our favor that there was no oncoming traffic the entire time we were passing. So that worked out really well. And we're going to hit that. The pedals, I'm trying to adjust the pedals with my feet. Okay. How's it looking? Don't look too bad down there. Don't look too bad for traffic wise. And we got to yield. Nothing's coming that I can see. Here we go. And we got radar right here. And we are cooking. Nice. Looking good. We're just about 20:30, so 8:30 at night. We've got 26 and a half hours to go. Where are we coming up to? What's the sign say? Yep, I knew we were getting close to Holland. So we're almost to the Dutch border, I believe. And we got to get over here. Come on, come on, get around. Get around. There we go. That worked out okay. Okay, looks clear. Yep. There we go. And track IR seems to be acting up just... Ooh, where we missed our turn? Well, I was trying to adjust for the track IR. It looks like we missed our turn. So we need to get off here and turn back around. Oh, we don't. We can go this way as well, it looks like. Lost my speed there for a minute. Don't hit the sign. There you go. Missed it. Lovely. So it's worked out. We were able to go both directions. So we didn't mess up too bad then. Or I should say I didn't mess up too bad. You guys had nothing to do with it. It looks like the road would have come out right here eventually anyway. And these curves don't help the fact that my pedals are sliding out from underneath my feet. Oh, look at that. Leave here. That's what it looks like. Anyway, get back. Oh, that was hairy. That was a little bit sketchy there. Keep your eyes on the road. Just like no texting while you're driving. Don't be gawking while you're driving. But we saved it. Okay, I'm going to just do a quick pause here, and I'll be right back once I've adjusted my pedals. Okay, I've adjusted them. It should be okay now. I'm good to go now. Let's just, being I slid back a little bit, let's just pop a reset on that track IR. There we go. We should be okay again. So apologies for that. And there is the, should be the Dutch border. No, that don't look like the Dutch flag. That looks like the, yep, it is. So it looks like we are now officially in Holland. And we are good to go. So hopefully we will be able to make the episodes. We're approaching 30 minutes now though, so I don't know if we will or not. And I can't really look at the map as fast as we're driving. We'd actually have to stop. And we're going to have to be turning off up here anyway, it looks like. There we go. So I think what we're going to do is the next place that we can pull over into, we will. Just to be able to check where we are and possibly end the episode, because we are approaching 30 minutes in. It's like 28, 29 minutes, somewhere around there. Okay, let's make sure we're going to make this corner all okay. And we'll turn into it. Oh, that steering wheel is so sensitive. I really got to adjust that. Problem is, I don't know what adjustments I got to make it less sensitive. I don't know if I got to adjust the dead zone, put more dead space in there, or if I got to add more tension to the, I think that's what I got to do. I turned those down because I was thinking that was the force feedback stuff. I bet that's probably what it was, made it a lot more sensitive. I'll have to take a look at that after I end the episode then, because it shouldn't be that sensitive. I mean, I just barely move it and it's already moving by quite a bit, so I need to just make it a little smoother that way when I adjust it. Now, there was a setting according to ToDaHead and Exile that you can actually pick the game and it will set it for the game. Now, I did do that, but then later I'd also reset the default, so I'm wondering if that changed it. So I'll need to go back in and check. Okay, we're looking good. What time is it? 22:14. How we doing on our fuel consumption? Get in your lane. 51. We're using a little more fuel than we had been previously. And we can get over. Oh, the guys are going slow. I wonder if this is a speed zone area. No, it shouldn't be. We'll put the hammer down anyway. Should be okay. Looks like. Now, if I recall from doing this stretch before, we should be getting close to somewhere where we'll be able to stop for the episode and be able to take a look at the map. If I look over at the time, we are 31 minutes in, so yeah, we'll definitely need to be stopping here fairly quickly. And we want to continue straight, so let's get over. I think I might have to raise the camera view inside the cab just a touch. I think I'm sitting a little too low for my liking. There we go. Look at that moon. Lovely. Sunflowers over there. Quite lovely. We should be getting close to that area where I was talking about stopping for the evening. Yep, here it comes. Thought we should have been getting close. Don't stop right in front of me now. That was longer than 200 meters. 200 meters goes a little quicker than that. There we go. Now we don't need sleep really, but we could use some fuel. We might as well top up in fuel while we're right here, and then we'll take a look at the map while we're refueling. Okay, brake on, engine off. Let's just fill up. Now I can't do the map and fuel at the same time, so we'll take care of that in a second. 141 a liter. That's not bad. Let's quickly take a look at the map. Yeah, we just shy of Amsterdam. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue on. This episode will be a little longer. We are going to continue on and get on the ferry and complete our run in Newcastle. So that's what we're going to do. So just bear with me a little while longer, and we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. That way we'll end off the episode in Newcastle upon Tyne, and then that will be our final leg episode. The next episode will continue on into... Let's get some brights going here. It looks to be... You're not going to let me over, are you? Idiot. Now we're going to have to drop some gears. Let me over. Idiots. There's a big truck with his turn signal on, half into the lane, and you want to continue to drive straight into the lane. Whoa, that was a micro stutter. Where did that come from? Let's get the lights off of these guys. They're probably blinded. As long as we don't hit that speed there, I think we're doing okay on speed wise anyway. Let's drop into 50 here. We're a little over. I think we're okay now. Let's kick it up a little bit. Still saying 50, so there must be one more camera somewhere around up here. Although that truck in front of us, he's definitely not doing 50, so let's kick it up. Yeah, there's the end of the restriction zone right there anyway. So how are we doing on time? 35 minutes in. Get into your lane, Michael. We're almost to our area where we got to turn off for the ferry anyway. There we go. Oh, so we're not taking the ferry out of Amsterdam, we're actually going up to Umedan, if that's how you pronounce it. It always stops when I hit the brakes. It stops so suddenly sometimes, and way back further than what I intended to do. So everything's clear. Everything's not clear anymore, but you're going to let me out? Yep. Okay, thank you. I'd give you the horn, but I have no horn set up on here, I don't think. Nope. Shouldn't be much longer to the ferry, I don't think. How are we doing on time? 35 minutes in, almost 36 minutes. We'll get a little bit of bright light going here. No cars are coming anyway. Here we go. And we want to turn right up here. And oncoming traffic. He's turning, so we'll get the right of way. If, well, he'll make it before we will. It's dark out there. You can't see where the trailer is. And there's the ferry right in front of us. Lovely, lovely. We are at the port, everyone. Looking good. There's some of the ships up in front of us, I believe. There's some warehouse buildings there for sure. Shipping containers, look at the containers. And you gonna stop or what? I know you're not going on the ferry, are you? You're gonna turn, aren't you? Oh, really? He purposely hit his brakes and then took back off again. Yeah, so you're not even going into the ferry. So, but we are. Let's go ahead and turn in here. And there's where we gotta pull over at. And we'll line up to pull up. Here we go. And we will set the brake, kill the engine. And we want to go to Tyne, Newcastle upon Tyne. Wow, it's going to cost us $1,200, and it's going to take 16.5 hours. So that's going to take a big chunk off of our trip. So there we go. We are in Newcastle upon Tyne, and what I'm going to do is we're just going to pull right out of here and stop the episode. We'll just check the map, see where we are. And we're just going to pull right over here. Let's just drop our lights to trailer lights, put it in neutral, set the brake, kill the engine. Let's take a look at the map. So you can see we are just north of Newcastle upon Tyne, and we've got to go just past Edinburgh up to Aberdeen and explore everything. And it says how much hours we got to do that. If we just take a look here, we got next rest stop in 10 hours and 59 minutes, and it says we should make it in about 6.5 hours. So that's it. We will finish up next episode for sure, and we will pick up another load heading back out. Be sure to let me know if you guys want me to install the Russian map mod into the game, and we can start driving loads to Russia as well as Belarus. Make sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. It really means a lot to me. It only takes a few seconds, and it helps others find the videos as well. Make sure to leave your comments and suggestions below. I do enjoy the interaction with everyone, and make sure to follow me on all the social medias as well as join the Steam group. We'll catch everyone later. This has been Euro Truck Simulator 2. I'm Akiic to the head. We'll see you all later. Bye bye.